There will be no Lionel Messi or Mekanaya. There will also be no Odimboe Meshaka Zulu Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League quarterfinals. Can you beat that, people? Everything will go up must surely come down, and that is the law of gravity. Yami. Messi went to Alaba Nananazi. Yes, he went to Alaba market. Congo buy market from the same customer of Cristiano Ronaldo. And guess what? They are both out of the UEFA Lucrative Champions League. Good morning to everyone under the sound of my voice, and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but a big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Wado, the sports evangelist. Onunekura, one of Imo State, my people, Yami. The Lega can destroy the commanding commander. It is the Thursday edition of the program, and there is always a lot to serve on the show. So please keep it locked in. 107.3, baby. Them know they shut up NEPA for London. And Amako here can never ever be in Malaysia. Welcome on board. Let's start from the world of Qatar Open this morning, tennis to be precise. Roger Federer said that he couldn't care less about the outcome after winning his first match in over a year. Yes, on Wednesday today, as he returned from injury to beat Britain's Dan Evans at the Qatar Open. Federer, at the age of 39, he is right now, who underwent 2 knee surgeries in 2020, said it felt great to be out there again, and it will give me a lot of answers. Now it's going to be interesting to see how I feel tomorrow. That's talking about today, and he added that following his epic 2 hours 24 minutes 7-6 3-6 7-5 victory over the informed British number 1. All right, guys, don't forget that we are live on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Of course, you know the talking point for today has to be Barcelona Football Club. Then see them play well. Yes, okay. And then did they win? They did not win. What do you make of that particular one? The 2-time Grand Slam champion, talking about title, Grand Slam title winner, talking about Roger Federer. He had not played a match since his semi-final defeat by Novak Djokovic at the Australian Open. That was in January 2020. Since then, never played, but was in action yesterday, and he won, and it took him 2 hours plus. Wow, what a game, man. Crazy, I tell you. But then today, he will take on Georgia's Nikoloz Basilashvili. That's for a place in the semi-final. And meanwhile, top seed Dominic Thiem on Wednesday also needed 3 sets to defeat shock Australian Open semi-finalist Aslan Karatsev of Russia. It ended 6-7, 6-3, 6-2. Let's talk about table tennis, from lawn tennis to table tennis. Yes, the president of Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, his name is Ishaku Tikon. He has hailed, oh my word, no other than the Africa's top player Aruna Kodri for his performance after he crashed out of the 2021 World Table Tennis Star contender in Doha, Qatar on Wednesday. Now for Aruna, he lost 3-0 to Japan's Harimoto Tamakasu. What a name! So that's is the world number 5 though in the 3rd round of the tournament. Now for Tikon, who hailed Aruna for flying the continent's flag well, said that he hoped that he would replicate the performance at the 2020 Olympic qualifiers that will be coming up next week, as it were. All right, yes, Aruna Kodri is out. And like you said, let's just hope that it gets it better the next time out. Talking about the qualifiers for Olympic. But let's talk about the round leather game. Some call it Jogo Bonito, Felele, double leather, whichever name you call it. When it comes to football, we speak just one language, man, and it communicates very, very well. Am I communicating? Yeah, I just did. Yes, let's start with the CAF Champions League. Yeah, the Confederations Cup. CAF Confederations Cup. Let's start with that. Enyimba of Aba on Wednesday, they began their CAF Confederations Cup group stage campaign. On a positive note, they won that one by 2-1 against Ali Benghazi of Libya. Yes, in Aba yesterday. I don't know if you saw that game. It was live on mpfl.tv, but it is what it is. Now goes from Enyimba captain Austin Oladapo and also Victor Mbauma, as well as a consolation goal from Inhamed Abdallah for the visitors, saw the host record their first win in Group A. Now, meanwhile, Enyimba struggles continues. Of course, anytime this season, most times, Enyimba they always struggle in the second half. So after the game yesterday, they asked Coach Fatai Osho, "Okay, this is how your team goal is a struggle for first half. Are you a first half man? What's the problem?" Yes, and then he has this to say. Let's listen to Coach Fatai Osho reacting to that question. Écoutez.
The second half performance is far better. Whoever has been following Imba for some time now, we know that with this second half it's a bit better because we created more chances in that second half than even the first half. But what we notice is a team that is trying to come back into the game, and we have to look at that and try how quickly we can go on the on the break. And every time we go on the break, they couldn't recover. But unfortunately, we couldn't convert those chances.
Okay, unfortunately we couldn't convert those chances, but then we played better in this second half, unlike the previous game that you've watched us play. That is coming from Fatai Osho, the coach of Enyimba Football Club. After they won 2-1 yesterday, and the result sees Enyimba move top of Group A with ES Setif, their opponent of Algeria, also playing at a goalless draw against Orlando Pirates of South Africa in the group's other game. Now the People's Elephant, they will be guests of Orlando Pirates at the Orlando Stadium on March the 17th, and the top two teams in each group will qualify for the quarterfinals. All right, let's start taking some reaction on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Good morning, Mr. Cosmo. This is coming from Timothy Uchenna. Moses Lawrence, good morning, the sports evangelist. I told you that Messi will join his elder brother Ronaldo. Kudos to PSG. All right, I see you. Solomon Kalou. Solomon from Old Road Naked. I talked loud on Messi is a magician. What stops him from performing the magic on the night? Okay. And for Solomon Kalou, his team will be in action. Let me see if I can get to that particular one. He said he calls it a derby. Yeah, Solomon Kalou says it's a derby for his team. They will be in action. Let me get to that particular one. White Angels versus Mega Stars. That game comes up when now? That will be on. Okay. Solomon did not even send the time for this particular game, but then it is what it is. Let's move on from there. DMS Papa. Good morning, Mr. Eke. Small body, big engine. Is your man okay? You're naked. That's where you're watching us from. I need some reaction. I need reaction about the game yesterday. Goffy Ohiri, thank God, but Ronaldo and Messi are out. The two service chief should be given ambassadorial appointment. That is Joe from Obako. All right, AK Masu Ndobisi. I think it's high time Messi should join PSG. Really? Edu Chelsea from Awambiri. Basa gone. I'm really happy last night. All right, let's see how it goes. Like they always say, if one person will no spoil, another person will no go better. Benue State Governor, his name is Samuel Otom. On Wednesday, he sacked the vice chairman of Lobby Stars Football Club, Mike Idoko. Yes, Idoko was sent packing after crisis had rocked the club, leading to its declining performance in the current Nigeria Professional Football League season. Now, for Otom, in a 3-paragraph statement signed by the Secretary of the State Government, that's the SSG, Professor Tony Ijoho, he directed Idoko to immediately hand over the club's property to the Secretary of the club, Mr. Tezungwe Chong. Now, reports also has it that since Lobby Stars match against Katsina United, which the club won by 2-1 at the Apako Stadium in Makurdi, supporters of the club have been calling for the removal of the former Sunshine Stars FC Chief Executive Officer. So he has gone, man. On our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri. Man United will be in action later on today against AC Milan Football Club, and there's no Marcus Rashford. There's also a doubt for a certain Edison Cavani. Yes, no Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's Europa League action. Liverpool also won last night, 2-0, keeping a clean sheet. Yes, that game was played home away from home. It was not at Anfield, but what do you make of it? If I promise, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. What you like from Emekuku? Basa problem be like church project. You know they ever finish, man. Puya, come on. When you talk about another problem, Heartland feeders were walked over yesterday during their nationwide League One encounter in Port Harcourt, and they were dubbed, yes, as their away team during the pre-match meeting. Now they away, which means they go wear away jersey, but then they only went there with their red jersey. Which clashed with the home side, and then before I say Jack Robinson, the home team refused the passe, and then they now walked Heartland over and now give them 3 points. Yes. Carl Heartland, come on, man. This is not really good. You know, like my grandpa will always tell me, say, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, God no go shame us. No before person will enter market, go naked himself. Am I communicating? God no go shame us. No before person will enter market, go naked himself. Be careful. God will help us in the States. Yeah. Absolutely, man. That's our situation, I tell you. Can you beat that, people? I don't think so, Moya. You know, like my grandpa will always say, now expectation, senior disappointments. Expectation, nice senior disappointment, meaning to say, blessed are those who do not expect, for they shall never ever be disappointed. God help us, man. Come on, like bless God. Man. For the first time in 40 years, Barcelona failed to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Share your thoughts on our Facebook page. Let's get down. And Ken Okeke, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. Yes, from Amadioha Kingdom. That's where you're sending your message. Congratulations to PSG, Amadioha Kingdom. Amadioha, I know they hear English. How come you type with English? All right. Samuel Okoli, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. It's very obvious now that CR7 and Messi have contributed their own quota in football. We all appreciate them. Let them give others chance to reign. They don't stop anybody. If you're good, you're good. See, till tomorrow, Messi and Ronaldo better pass all everybody they play till now. Forget it and Jack come out. That's the truth, man. Izuchukwu Ashok Jr. Onoha. Good morning, Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Wait till Juventus come where okay, wait till Juventus, you come wear their jersey. Now Barca lose, you come wear their own kwa. Alright, I suspect Cosmos Chukwuemeka. I suggest you play I'm coming home for Barca fans. Ken Okeke again. You're doing a good job. I appreciate it. Izuchukwu also sending this message. Like they always say, behind every successful man there is a woman, because women love the success and not the man. This is 7-11 by my watch, and today happens to be Thursday, 11th of March. Am I communicating no more? Yeah. Let's tell you that 9 goals were recorded yesterday across all centers in Nigeria Women Football League, and also 2 home wins and 1 away win and 3 draws were recorded. But let's bring you up to speed with the result. Are you ready for me? Abia Angels played out a goalless draw with Delta Queens. Ibom Angels lost at home to Confluence Queens by 1-0. And also Oshu Babes played out a 1-1 draw with Bayelsa Queens. While for Pelican Stars, it was also a share of spoils, 1-1 against Nasarawa Amazons. Royal Queens, they hosted Sunshine Queens, but it was a victory for them. 1-0. It ended in their favor. And then Edo Queens also beat FC Robo Queens 2-1. And later on today by 1 p.m. it will be Dream Stars Ladies versus Rivers Angels. That comes up by 1 p.m. Since talking about women football, Aziato Shoala ended a goal drought as she got on the score sheet in Barcelona Ladies 5-0 away win at Danish club Fortuna Jorin in the second round of the round of 16 UEFA Women's Champions League. Yes, that game also went down yesterday. Now for Barcelona, they advanced into the next round 9-0 on aggregate after winning the first leg by 4-0. And then prior to the reverse fixture though, Aziato Shoala had gone 6 consecutive games without scoring a goal. But then AP has been averted, and the last time she scored for Barcelona Ladies was way back in January 31st. 6 games started goal. It has ended on my year. Casey Desmond, further Polineke, the Cosmos, the same boss Imo that carries CR7 has finally made Lionel Messi the conductor. Watching you live from Futo, Anyanwo Anthony Chukwuemeka, Anukam Nemeka Deko. Good morning, boss. I greet you, bro. Jude came to him. Good morning, Sir Cosmos. Congrats to Liverpool. What shall it profit Messi to score a wonderful goal and miss a penalty? All right, from Mbise. Okay, for Shadrach Arinze, watching you live from Futo. Good morning. Did you see Lionel Messi goal yesterday? That was a masterpiece. That was a classic one. But then the big question is that the last goal that Lionel Messi will score for Barcelona in the Champions League? He might just take a bow. If he takes a bow, that means that's the last goal he scored for Barcelona in the Champions League. And what a way to sign off if that happens to be. Gang striker Paul Onuachu has opted to keep mum over his standby role for this month's 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifier against Benin Republic and Lesotho. Now, many had expected that Onuachu would have been included in the squad for the games, with the 26-year-old scoring 26 goals in 30 games with 3 assists across all competition this time. And it means that the Nigerian has more league goals than Borussia Dortmund, Erling Braut Haaland, Lionel Messi, Harry Kane, and Mohamed Salah so far this season. But then instead, Coach Gernot Rohr included Captain Ahmed Musa, who has been without a club in the last 5 months for qualifiers. Now let me quote Paul Onuachu says, "It's the coach decision and I respect it. He has the final say and there is nothing I can do to it, but I will do my best at all times and always fight to represent my fatherland." Now meanwhile, Emmanuel Amunike, 1995 African Footballer of the Year and also a former assistant coach with the Eagles, insists that Onuachu deserved a place in the squad for the qualifiers. Alright, he said, "I really don't understand why he was placed on standby, because for me, ideally, Ahmed Musa doesn't deserve a place in that team because he has been without a club since October last year." And I think Emmanuel Amunike is making points. I must tell you this man. Like they always say, person where in Papa day heaven, no supposed go for hellfire. But my grandpa talks to Cosmos Chukwuemeka, it depends on the position of your papa for heaven. If your papa na gate man for heaven, he no get try to recruit you. Am I communicating? I just did. Coach Genotra also says that Captain Ahmed Musa was given an honorary place in Nigeria squad. Let me quote what Genotra told the BBC yesterday. He said it's important to clarify that Musa is not in the competitive list of 23 players for our game against Benin Republic and Lesotho. Okay, well, now we invited Ahmed Musa as the captain by making him the 24th player, but he is not part of the 23 on the list that will play over play our 2 matches. He's saying that, okay, no verse. Yes, I invite Ahmed Musa. I just put him there as standby captain. Now 23 I won't use. He just make him 24. He no go play any match at all. Shoro Niyama Yami. This is a case of like a man wait see you, come meet you, babe. I love you. If not be say I don't marry, now you are for marry. What figure of speech is that? Brazil's iconic Maracanã Stadium is to be named in honor of the country's legendary footballer Pelé. Now the move follows a vote by Rio de Janeiro State Legislature to change the venue's name to Edson Arantes do Nascimento Pelé Stadium. Now Edson Arantes do Nascimento is 80-year-old. Full name, that's his full name, but he's 80 years of age right now. While Real means king in Portuguese. Yeah, Rare means king in Portuguese, for those who don't know. And the Rio de Janeiro State governor must approve the name change before it becomes official. Now, for Pelé, who won 3 World Cups as a player for Brazil, he scored his 1,000th goal at the stadium in 1969 when playing for Santos against the Vasco da Gama. Yes, now the Maracanã held the 1950 and also 2014 World Cup finals, as well as the opening ceremony of the 2016 Olympics. Now, more than 200,000 spectators are reported to have been in the stadium to watch Uruguay beat Brazil. That was in the 1950 final, although its capacity is now 78,838. Now, it was named after Mario Fijo, a journalist who lobbied for its construction in the 1940s, but was known as the Maracanã after the area in which it is located. Before I go for a quick break, let's bring up to speed what went down yesterday in Spanish La Liga. One game went down. Atletico de Madrid, they extended their advantage at the top of La Liga to 6 points as Diego Simeone's side came from behind. Oh yes, they come from behind. Did you see that particular game? They came from behind to beat their opponent Athletic Bilbao by 2-1. Luis Suarez penalty. Yes, that happens to be his 18th league goal of the season. Also sealed the victory for the Uruguayan and for his team rather. And then cut after Ike Munian had given Athletic Bilbao the lead earlier on. Marcos Llorente restored parity. But then at the end of the day, 2-1. And it means right now that they are 6 points ahead of Barcelona and then 8 points ahead of defending champions Real Madrid. In the Premier League, Man City returned to winning ways in style with a 5-2 win over Southampton that moves them 14 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Riyad Mahrez and Kevin De Bruyne, they both scored twice, yes, while Ilkay Gundogan was also on target. A good way to react after losing to Manchester United after they ended their 21 consecutive consecutive victories. What a way to bounce back in this one. But then the highlight has to be Phil Foden, the penalty that was not awarded. Yeah, that has raised a lot of eyebrow. But I feel that the referee should have awarded that not to encourage diving. Okay, but then it is what it is, man. I must tell you this morning. And it is crazy. And Pep Guardiola is also not happy about it. He says that it's just incredible the penalty was not given. And when Phil Foden was asked about it, he said, I am an honest guy. I don't like to dive. You know, this same thing happened to Raheem Sterling when he failed to dive at some point some seasons ago. But after that moment, Raheem Sterling became a very good diver. So sometimes the referee should just do the needful. That was a penalty. Award it whether him fall or no fall. God it. Mr. Cosmos, good morning. Now any team they come out from UCL, you they like wear their shirt. Yes, anybody with them beat. If they beat Man U today, I will wear their jersey tomorrow. Prince, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. Man City vs Southampton game last night was a festival of goals. Watching from Thailand. GK Iguilo. Good morning, Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Small body big engine. This is your very good friend, AGK from Old Road Naked. Very happy Liverpool won last night. Blessed Don Chijo, okay, Liverpool all the way, Ronaldo and Messi out. All right, Ramsey Savior, good morning, Mr. Cosmos. Watching from Naked. I'm happy for PSG. Before I go for a quick break this morning, don't forget that Riyad Mahrez, who was on target yesterday, scored 2 goals. That young man became the 7th player to score 50+ left-footed goals in the Premier League. Yes, Fowler also did that. Same with Robin Van Persie, Ryan Giggs, Mohamed Salah, Lukaku, and Olivier Giroud. When we come back from the break, we'll tell you how Liverpool won 2-0 against RB Leipzig. And also Barcelona, they are out of the UEFA lucrative Champions League. Just keep it up to that. 107.3, baby. Them know the shut up Nepa for London. And Marco here can never ever be in Malaysia. You're welcome on board.
107.3 Darling FM. The people People's Radio.
In accordance with the Nigeria Communications Commission, NCC's mandate to link every phone number to the user's national identification number, NIN, 9 Mobile as your network of choice is making the exercise nice and easy. Simply dial *996#, verify and link your NIN. Better still, you can visit www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do the same. Remember, a stitching time saves all the 9 Mobile benefits you've always enjoyed, so hurry now.
Enjoy all the action, fun, and excitement of the UEFA Champions League this season with a cold, refreshing bottle of Pepsi. Pepsi, official sponsors of the UEFA Champions League. Pepsi, for the love of it.
Amaka, is that not the runaway bread seller that is now the fashion runway?
You see this one they're calling the richest in Africa. He had to borrow money when he started all.
Miriam, you remember that Oduolegba guy that usually sings to whoever cares to listen? Isn't he the one the world is now listening to?
You too can move from your start point to the very height of success when you put your mind to it, achieving your dreams with sheer determination and the right partner by your side. Of course, it can be. Stand Big IBTC, a member of Standard Bank Group.
Spiritual ginger.
Are you ready? As Cubana unleashes one of the best homegrown comedy shows with some of the world's finest comedians and entertainers this Saturday. Come and see the likes of Kojency, MC Laughing Gas, MC T-Boy, King Zubi, Tuk and Talk, Daddy Django, and a host of others. It's going down live on Saturday 13th March 2021 from 8 p.m. Music Policy, DJ Roxy, DJ See-Through, and DJ Fabulon, Hype Man, Night Saddam. Come enjoy rib-cracking jokes and entertainment. Remember, all COVID-19 protocols will be strictly adhered to. It's Cubana comedy made in Owerri, powered by Billion Champagne.
107.3 Darling FM.
The People's Radio.
Welcome back to the last lap of the show. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports this morning on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. They call me small but the big engine, Ororo Fakonga, Baba Modo, the sports evangelist. Ono the Kurara, one of Imo States, my people, my Yami. The Lega can destroy, the commanding commander. Like my grandpa will always say, no matter how food sweet, rich, you can never ever swallow your teeth. Welcome on board, my people, man. Okay, Emeka, I see your message. Puyaka, your grandpa is always on point. Your position in heaven matters. Yes, that's the truth, man. Udo Michael, Onoha. Good morning, Heke Master. I want to invite Messi to play for Enyimba next season. God no go shame us, my brother. But when you enter a market, go naked yourself. To the Champions League, like I promised you all earlier. Football is a joy to watch unless you are at the receiving end. Football, sweet pass break. But don't try this at home if you're married though, because I'm responsible for what I say. You are responsible for what you try to understand. At the end of the day, we are both guilty. Liverpool beats RB Leipzig 2-0 4-0 on aggregate. Mohamed Salah was on target on the night, and Sadio Mane and Jurgen Klopp. Yes, he was asked about overcoming RB Leipzig. He said we defended Leipzig really well because these guys are monsters. You know, easy to defend against RB Leipzig. Make me know like say Cosmos Chukwuemeka the lie. Let's listen to Jurgen Klopp talk to us this morning. Let's go, guy.
Yeah, good as well. Created a lot of chances. That's us. So the first half, massive chances and didn't score with it, which is, the 21 thing we have. But no, true. Again, the biggest The best thing what the boys did is, again, that nobody could really see how good Leipzig can be. We defended them really well because they are a monster, really.
We defended Leipzig very well because those guys, they are a monster. They be monster. You know, easy. So my boys did a very good job yesterday. And for Liverpool, they remain unbeaten in their last 12 meetings with German opponents in all European competition. They've won 9, they've drawn 3 since losing 4-2 to Bayer Leverkusen. That was way back in April 2002. And on the night, the biggest of them all, Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona, 1-1. Yes, share of spoils it ended. And then Kylian Mbappe scored a penalty. That was his 6th goal of the competition. While Omeka Nayalana Messi scored a screamer. What a beauty of a goal from Omeka Nayalana Messi. Oh my word, man. Oh my lord. Now for Barcelona, come and says that Lionel Messi not supposed come up for Barcelona with that kind of performance to then get yesterday. Say supposed to that kind of performance should tell Lionel Messi say the future is bright. This future is bright. All right, let's see how it goes though. If that's enough to convince them. Let me quote Ronald Koeman. Lionel Messi has seen for quite some time that the team is improving thanks to all the changes we've made. Particularly, we have young players of great quality. We've got a great future ahead. Leo can't have any doubt about what the future holds for this team. All right, but to be frank, for me, I feel that was one of the best performances for Barcelona. But they didn't just take their chances, which is very, very important and crucial going into this particular game. They had a PSG for the taking. PSG played nothing yesterday, I must tell you, but then it is what it is. And for Lionel Messi, he missed a penalty. But then, are you aware that penalty should have been retaken? Let me break it down for you. Former Chelsea player Joko, he was in disbelief that Marco Verratti got away with encroachment during Lionel Messi's vital penalty miss. So he entered that area and he not supposed to do there. That penalty they're supposed to retake him. Why they not retake him? Why it has 2 branches and a long tail. And for Barcelona president Joan Laporta told Mundo Deportivo that we live with great pride after seeing what the team has done tonight. We deserve to win and qualify until the next round. Let's see how it goes. But let's move on because of time. Let's talk about the Europa League action. Man United have named former midfielder Darren Fletcher the club's first technical director, and Fletcher will report to John Motov, who joined them when David Moyes was manager in 2013 and becomes football director as with Matt George. United new director of football negotiations. So those are the updates. But then Man U takes on AC Milan by 6:55 in Nigerian time. We heard that the goalkeeper Dan Henderson will play again with David De Gea absent after the birth of his first child. And then Milan strikers Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course, will not feature in this particular one. So let's see how it goes. Though we'll talk more about this in the evening. Olympiacos versus Arsenal. That game also another crucial game for Mikel Arteta. He needs to win this one. Now other fixtures, Tottenham takes on Dinamo Zagreb. Let me see if I can bring up to speed with some of the other fixtures coming up. Ajax takes on Young Boys. Dinamo Kiev against Villarreal. Granada against Molde. Roma against Shakhtar Donetsk. Not forgetting Slavia Prague against Rangers. And then Tottenham, like I mentioned earlier, against Dinamo Zagreb. Let me wrap it up by taking some messages. Galas Piakos, Puyaka, nice, keep it up. Galas from Okurata. Okay, I appreciate. Mr. Chris, Ronaldo and Messi should go home and rest. Let others come up. Izuchuku Augustine Mbelonye, watching you live from Akwa Akuma. All right, I appreciate that one. And then this one is coming from Amuche Wisdom. Good morning, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, watching you from 30-30. Oh, then get 30-30, different from 40-40. It's all good. Good morning, Mr. Cosmos. God bless your hustle, bro. God no go shame us like Barcelona. Yes, came from Sky Moon Kingdom. Sky Moon Kingdom. All right. Michael Figo Jr. Good morning, Oga Cosmos. Watching you live from Abuja. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. That's how much you can take this morning. We'll do more in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. for sports today. My name will never ever change. It remains the Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, telling you all to always be nice to someone who has access to your toothbrush, because Bomrikom is different from Rekomeyulu. If you know, you know, but they don't know.